All right, everybody. Welcome to the new channel on YouTube, man. Official First Lady TV. On YouTube, y'all go like and subscribe to that channel, man. Go find my brother page, man. Look, man, like and subscribe to these channels, man. I got two real story, I can't say storytellers, man. They got stories behind their life. And this is gonna be a good one, y'all. I ain't writing no questions down. I'm just gonna let my niggas speak. So tonight I just want y'all to introduce yourself. They know you, but just for the record, just for the right of doing the interview, could you tell her for the 100th time who my brother is?
It's your boy Daddy Cree, man. Y'all know me as Creon, man. Y'all know me from Man Look in association with Riding High Podcast, man. I'm here with one of my brothers, man, today, and Fat Man had hit me about it, man, and I was like, man, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Because this somebody that I really respect and somebody that I really love, even though we miles apart and you know don't see each other all the time. It's mainly through social media, but this he one of them ones, bro. For me, you know what I'm saying? Somebody I highly respect.
Already now. Second guess, would you tell him who he is and kind of give it an introduction?
Man, King Sadaway, man, from the West Side. Grew up here, did time, came back, and you know, just trying to live life on life terms, man. That's it.
Already. Now, I want to get into this, to the streets, man, and you know, we deal with it a lot, but I want to talk about the streets a little bit tonight, and I want y'all to talk about some of the things y'all did in the pre-talk. You know, explain to people how to really do the 360. That's what we're going to talk about tonight, too, the 360, man. I'm learning about that, y'all. Y'all peep game on this 360 and try to get your shit right. So, first I'm going to go with my brother Daddy, man. Daddy kind of give him a little, I don't even want the North Side story. We know that. A lot of people, and I've never interviewed my brother about his accident, and a lot of people really don't understand how strong my brother is, and they ask questions, and anytime that we do interviews, and I see interviews where he done it about it, it really attracts people and they're really amazed by it. But I've never done it on my podcast. I've never wanted to ask my brother, but tonight, man, I'm just gonna ask him to speak on that, man. Give us the situation of that day, outcomes, hospital, you know, everything, the amount of surgeries, just kind of walk us through what happened through the trauma in your life, here.
Man, on this particular day, man, we had two guys had to go to court. And mind you, I ain't on the labor. I don't work myself out of doing the labor part of this job now. I'm in the batch plant. I batch concrete and I drive a tucker or a forklift or backhoe or front end loader. I done got to where I wanted around the heavy machinery. You know what I'm saying? But on this particular day, two guys called in, so I gotta drive the tucker. So I gotta pour concrete into the beams. Well, I'm gonna just jump to the part where we get right to where the accident was. We was getting ready to get off, man, and I got my machine on and I'm cleaning it out, and I'm walking down the chute of the machine, and inside the chute, if you know what an auger is, it looks like it's the same thing like when y'all see them drilling them holes in the ground to put the poles in for the fences, that an auger. Well, this one shoots straight, and it just pushed the concrete out the chute. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is rotating, and I'm spraying the concrete out of it, and I'm walking across the chute. You know what I'm saying? And my supervisor, he come out the batch plant. He's like, Cree, shut it off. Come get your check. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's wet up there, and I slip in the machine, man. And it's kind of hard for me to talk about this because the memories come back. You know what I'm saying? But I slip into the machine, man. Understand this. We were just talking about this. I don't ask nobody for nothing, bro. I ain't never asked like real help. You know what I'm saying? I might have been on the streets like, you know, done fumbled off the bag and be like, man, let me get 3 rocks or something like that, and I'm gonna get back and just come back up like that or something like that. But just help. You know what I'm saying? I'm too prideful for that. I'm too much of a man for that. You know what I'm saying? So my left leg slip in, man. My left leg slip in, right? And I'm trying to pull it, but this machine is pulling it. I can't fight this machine. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight the machine. So it's pulled this leg, and then it snatched my other leg in there. And man, and mind y'all, this thing is twisting. So it's twisting my legs with it like a screw. It's caught in the grooves of this thing. So I'm like, for the first time, bro, I seen that, man, I can't do nothing on my own, man. I can't, you got to have help in life. You got to have some type of help, man. You know what I'm saying? So I scream out, man. I can't even remember the dude's name. I screamed out his name. And man, he coming from, this thing happened fast, bro. He's at the top of the stairs. And we got like a little shed in front of it where a little blind spot, and then he hit the bottom of the stairs. By the time he hit the bottom of the stairs, I'm already hollering and screaming. And he run over there, man. He turned the machine off, and he looked, and he lose it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm hollering at this time, man. I'm like, get me out this machine, man. And it's bad, bro. But I can't. I'm with my legs to the back of me, so I can't see what's behind me. All I know is that my chest is sticking this way. What saved me is because my with both my legs in, it's so wide, it pushed the auger to the other side of the machine. So it's like it can't move no more. It's just it's stuck. So he go get help, man. They call 911, you know, the ambulance and stuff like that. And we on the back end by the drawbridge on navigation. My nigga, the ambulance in the fire department passed up the place. They can't find it. I'm stuck in this machine for over an hour and a half before they finally get me out, right?
They ain't shut off, you ain't nobody shut off.
Yeah, they shut the machine off, but I'm stuck in it. You can't get me out. You know what I'm saying? So I got the people in front of me, the paramedics, they finally get there. They ain't never seen an accident like this in their life. Nobody has seen an accident like this in their life. So they don't know what to do, man. So one of the dudes say, let's turn it back on and reverse. He said, does this thing have a reverse on it? Like, yeah. He said, let's turn it back on and reverse it. And the dude, my supervisor, he snatched the keys out and said, y'all ain't turning this shit back on. Man, do y'all see what the condition in? Y'all ain't turning it back on. He said, you know what? Go get the blowtorch. Go get the torch. I'm gonna cut the bolts off right here.
You still woke doing all this shit?
Yeah. Look, bro. I wasn't ready to die.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, yeah.
I wasn't ready to die, my nigga.
You say you weren't gonna call for help.
I wasn't ready to die. What I'm saying, this is the first time I ever called for help. Because I wasn't. I wasn't going to call for help. I was trying to get myself out. And I couldn't. So, he cut the bolts out. He jumped in the bucket part where the cement sit. He sliced into the auger, the back end of the auger. Cut that part. Jumped to the front of it. Cut that part. They lifted the thing out of there. Man, y'all been in this thing for an hour and a half, man. Talking, everything. Look, I'm like, man, y'all get me out of here. Y'all get me out of here. I got tears in my eyes, but I'm not crying. You know what I'm saying? Like you know when you lose your relative, something like that. I'm not crying or something like that, man. And man, one of the crazy the paramedics sent me out. They pick me up and they lay me on the gurney on my stomach. They say, on the count of 3, we're going to flip him over onto his back. I said, no, y'all not. Leave me right here and buckle me in on my stomach just like this. Mind y'all, I still haven't seen what I look like back here. I swear, bro, I looked up to the regional manager, the regional supervisor, that one that's over the, you know, our district and our area. I look up at him and I say, I had an accident, man. I'll probably be back in about 3 weeks. And everybody start crying because I don't know what happened to me. Yeah. I ain't seen the back end of me, man. So I ride on the gurney all the way on my stomach to the emergency room. Look here, man. I see them, I'm looking, going through the emergency room exit. I look to the left. The whole emergency room is filled up, man. I ain't never thanked anybody for that, man. But the whole emergency room is filled up with everybody from the north, dog. Everybody, man. Everybody is there, bro. It's about 40, 50 people in there, man. Just waiting and trying to find out what's going on with Creon. I don't know how I don't even know how they found out. I don't know how people found out or nothing, man. I don't know if it went across the news or something like that, man, or whatever. But everybody is there, man.
They were saying that we was in Houston and they said, you know what I'm saying, we found out our way in Houston.
And man, all I remember, man, is being taken upstairs and waking up the next day. The next day when I woke up, both of my legs in the air like that. Dr. Barber, man, young surgeon, man. He was a young surgeon. He was 30-something years old, bro. 33, 34 at the time. Young surgeon, man. He, when he came in, when I finally woke up, he said, he spoke to me, Miss Martin. He said, I saved both of your legs. He said, your right foot is reconstructed. You done lost a lot of, part of your left foot, at the toe area. You know what I'm saying? You lost your toes on your left foot and all that, right? So I still haven't seen my injuries. I'm wrapped up, right? So I stayed there for a month. He's telling me, what they got to do for me now. And he said, we can fix to ship you to Herman Memorial in Houston, the trauma center up there in Houston, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there in the trauma center, man. And I'm there for maybe about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe about a month. I'm in there, right? When they unwrapping and do my dressing and stuff, I'm really asleep. I'm out. I'm on this medication. I'm out. But one day I just so happened to be up, man. And they unwrapped both of my. This is what happened, man. They had 4 kids in the trauma center. Doctors. These kids are already in college going to be doctors. And mind you, ain't nobody older than 14 years old, 15 years old. They're already in college. These are prodigies, man. It was an Asian dude. It was a black dude. It was I think a white girl and a white.
Like interns or something like that?
They came to check me. They was in there with the doctor to check me. To show him, what's up. When they unwrapped my feet for the first time, man, I had a panic attack, man. Because I finally seen my feet. My right foot from my ankle all the way to my big toe, all that was open. All you could see was bone, flesh, and medicine beads. There was nothing right there. They unwrapped this foot. I seen that I had my foot wasn't long as it was. They had been shaving it because when I was going to surgery, the surgeries that I was having, blood wasn't getting up there. It was stopping at a certain point. So I was losing majority of my foot to where it's at now. When I seen that, I had a panic attack, man. I said because once again, I know I'm fucked up, but I don't know how bad I messed up until I see it for myself. And mind you, when I felt in the machine, I felt every bone in this leg break. That snap in pieces. Pop, 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 pop. You hear it. Pop, pop. When the machine was twisting, I was breaking everything. I could hear it, man. I hear every bone breaking. And when they had unwrapped, like I said, when they unwrapped my feet, bro, I had a panic attack, man. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, man, I ain't gonna never be able to take care of my family, man. I ain't gonna never be able to provide for my family, man. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. The life is over for me, man. I went through all this shit, all these things, bro. I had 41 surgeries, man. 41 surgeries. They took the muscle off of this side of my ribs, and they placed them on this foot, and they placed them on this foot all the way up to my calf. I ain't got no calf on this foot, man. I ain't got no calf or nothing like that. And half a foot on my left side, right? My right foot is reconstructed. I got half my big toe, and I got a big old flesh patch right here from where they filled it in with my flesh.
How long ago that was, Chris?
This was in 2013. It was in 2013. And they took the skin off my legs right here and used them to cover up the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your skin, man. You don't know how far your skin. They take a little thin shit off, man. That little skin. They can take a little piece of skin like that, man. That skin stretched like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they was doing to me, man. So after I had them surgeries, man, I had to do a month of rehabbing there too. So I went from there to the therapy center. I had 41 surgeries in 3 months. I was going to surgery every other day, man. Look, man,
You was by yourself with your family?
Yeah. Lloyd was up there during the weekdays. I was up there by myself. On the weekend, everybody still got stuff going on. On the weekends, Lloyd was up there on the weekends with me. From Friday night to Sunday afternoon to when she have to leave because she have to go back to work and everything like that, right? So I do the therapy, right? And the therapy part was me being able to get out of bed on my own. You know what I'm saying? Take myself to the restroom. Get out of my wheelchair, been able to get on the toilet without hurting myself. You know what I'm saying? And because, bro, I have the mentality of that I don't want no help. I'm to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling myself this not supposed to be no struggle, Creon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they tell you to do, you're gonna master it. You're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was, doing all these things in therapy. Now, mind you, I have an external fixator on this leg, right? And I got a rod running up in this leg, too. So this leg stayed straight for over a year. You know what I'm saying? I had that external fixator in my leg for over a year. You know what I'm saying? And when they finally took the rods out, they took the external fixator off. And then a couple of months later, they took the rods out of my foot. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody at home know I'm walking. As soon as everybody get back to the house, I'm in my wheelchair. But I'm walking. I'm going to therapy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even before I got to therapy, I was walking. They ain't know, though. I'm playing this the way the doctors told me to play it, man. But I'm determined to not be a burden on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's where my mind stayed at. I'm not supposed to be no bird out here. Nobody supposed to be doing shit for me.
You know that reminds me of, not to interrupt you, Bruce Lee. Remember he healed his back? He had so much determination. Yeah. Everybody ain't got enough strength for that, fam.
Yeah. And I would go to therapy at Humples and stuff like that. They got me on the balance beams, telling me to walk, you know what I'm saying, learn how to walk in. So I'm playing it. I'm just playing it out for them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm already walking, man. They don't even know. I've been walking at the house. When they took them things out because I had the rod, I had two rods sticking out the bottom of my foot that ran all the way up in my leg, you know what I'm saying? So once they took them rods out, man, when Lloyd would go to work, I think Nunu was a senior in high school, I think LaDarence was off somewhere, maybe college or something like that, you know what I'm saying? When the house is empty, shoot, I'm getting out my wheelchair. I'm trying to get back at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be helpless, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I used to take 6 hydrocodones, 6 tramadols, and 6 gabapentins a day. Plus my medicine for depression, right? So when I really got back to functioning, you know what I'm saying, able to do stuff, able to drive and do all these things again on my own, got my prosthetic and all this type of stuff, man. This medication that I'm on what was it called, man? It was something. It was something, man.
Flexeril?
No. It was something. Flexeril was for my nerve damage. It was some kind of antidepressant type medicine, man. Bro, I used to ride by the Harvard Bridge, man, and I would always look at it and be like, man, just gonna do it. This was regular. This wasn't like, sometimes I be coming to visit you in the Crest. I be coming to visit you sometimes, my nigga, and I be riding by that bitch ass bridge. Because I didn't know how to get back to Creon. I didn't know how to get what nothing nobody could do for me, man. I don't care how much my family encouraged me. You know what I'm saying? How much the therapist encouraged me. I couldn't get back, man. And one day, bro, I was reading the side effects to my medicine. And that psych med that I was taking, that what's the name medicine for my mentals, it was saying if it don't help your depression, it'll enhance it. So I ain't taking this no more. This is why I'm thinking about the bridge, because it wasn't helping me.
Yeah.
I ain't taking this no more. That was stage one of getting back. Was getting off that, quit taking
that.
That
enhance a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because, man, this was, man, when I'm telling you, y'all, that this was a regular thing of me going down Broadway on the back end and north side and having, and constantly looking at the Harbor Bridge and being like, man, just go on and do it, man. Go on and do it. And then I'm telling myself, no, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was an even fight. That was a real fight right there. The playing field was even for both sides. You know what I'm saying? The playing field was even. If I had 1%, if the jump part was 51% and the don't jump part was 49%, it'd have been a wrap. It was an even fight. You know, I would always kick knowledge on Facebook. Jacoby jumped in my inbox and said, "Say, man, you always, you know, yada, 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 man, let me pull up on you, man. I want to pull up on you and chop it up one time." This was the start of our friendship, man. Because us being locked up, attaining all this knowledge, bro, I get home, I ain't got nobody to talk to with this. And you know how knowledge is. This will bust your brain if you can't talk it.
Man, you get long. You know,
yeah,
someone can't talk. Yeah, they fuck with you.
Yeah, it'll mess with you, man.
Yeah.
You
told me that before we were talking about that.
Yeah, it'll mess with you. You ain't got nobody to talk to. But Jacoby on a hell of a level too.
I know. Yeah, of course.
Jacoby on that level, man.
Yeah, of course.
So that was stage 2 to getting back to Creon. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually over time, I eventually, you know, lose my family, and it was my fault. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never not be accountable.
Oh, that's real.
I ain't gonna never not be accountable. I did lose my family, and it was my fault. It was over my actions and things like that. But I happened to meet 3 females: Natasha, Ryan, and Kamisha. They the one. Jacoby, I had somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Natasha, Ryan, and Kamisha was that voice in my ear that let me know, man, you a good dude. You a live dude, man. You good people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Krim, what you doing? Krim, what you doing? Ain't nothing sitting in the house. Come over to the house. Come over to the apartment and come chill with us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going over there, man. And mind you, these ain't no ducks. You know what I'm saying? These ain't no ducks. These some beautiful women, man. You know what I'm saying? So to let me know that I'm somebody, man. And mind you, I don't know why my family couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing against them, because I man, like that little nigga Nunu. I love that little nigga, man. I love all my kids, but that nigga Nunu, man, Lil Cree, the whole time that I was on my ass and not being able to pay bills, that nigga was paying all the bills. Majority of the bills. Every bill that I needed to pay, Nunu paid that bitch. I totaled up how much money that boy spent over a 3-year period. He spent over $80,000 taking care of his daddy, man. He was doing what he was doing, but he spent over $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 to make sure his mom and daddy was straight, because somebody had to watch me. He took care of that household, man. So I never not give nobody credit when that credit is due, man. That little boy did that, man. You know what I'm saying? But the females helped me get back to reality. Man, let's go out. I wasn't going out or nothing like that. I was hanging with Kobe. I was still doing my rap and stuff like that, you know, so we go do our stuff. But they made me get back outside again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you're not worried about that, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about what nobody, like I told you.
Was it because they was female? What was it though? Was it because they was female, or they were just making you just feel like it's all right?
What it was, man, they was talking life into me. You know what I'm saying? And they knowledgeable too. They talk about these things. So it was like a circle of sitting back kicking facts. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it from a male's point of view with Clinton, and then I'm getting it from female's point of view. So these type of talks is what I need.
Because if me and you talk, you my partner, but you got somebody else outside telling you.
And we up in here kicking facts, man. And plus, you know, we'll go out together. We'll go out to eat together. We might dip to the club together or something like that.
I'll tell you what else helped. They was female.
That's what I asked.
Our biggest problem is the female sinners. We ain't worrying about the nigga sinners. We worrying about we're gonna be accepted by them again too. You feel me? So for females to be there with you, man, I have to feel better than a normal.
They really did,
to
bro.
tell you all right, man. You feeling like some type of way, and be like, nah, you're all right, you cool. You know what I mean?
Like I told you, like they never knew I had a prosthetic.
They just knew Creed.
They just knew Creed, you know what I'm saying? And then one day, man, like I said, I was tired, man. I was tired, man. I get up and run. I get up and run apartment, man.
Like snatching your motherfucking dishes out. Nigga say,
Say,
I'm tonight. I'm just gonna show you.
And I'm laughing. Look, because you already told me the story before this shit. And that's why I'm laughing. Go ahead, man.
I get up in there, man. I praised up that pant leg, got the unstrapping shit, and took that thing off, nigga. They was shocked, like.
Say, but all the shame left that day.
Yeah, like, man, you
all
know,
the shame
it was because in real life, bro, if you're not in my circle, you'll never see me without my leg.
Yeah. Don't say that.
You know what I'm saying?
You been on Facebook shooting your leg like a pistol. What you talking about?
But that was pride to that. You know what I'm saying? That was pride to those things. I'm already back to Daddy crib that time. You know what I'm saying? I was proud of that. If you're not coming to my crib or something like that, man, or if you're not my circle of friends, my partners, man.
Somebody no love.
And I'm gonna tell you two niggas who also helped me too was Mud and Slow, man. Because I had to wrestle them niggas. Mud didn't care. He gonna wrestle me. He wanna play, he wanna do all that type of stuff. He wanna wrestle, try to hold nigga down and all this type of shit like that. So like just let me know.
Treat you like you normal.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that shit brought me back, man. Yeah. It brought me back to where, man, you know, like you just said, I know I'm the shit. I know who I am.
Yeah.
But at one point I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know to the point to where I was ready to just end it. You know what I'm saying? So Facebook was my therapy. When I'm mad at my leg, I say, or my situation, I say something crazy on Facebook. And then I'm getting these inboxes, man, from people I don't even know. Y'all, we just friends on Facebook. I don't really know y'all. I'm getting these inboxes. Say, man, I was having a hard day. I went to your page, man, and bro, you made my day well worth it, bro. Whatever I'm going through, bro. And I get some people like, bro, I'm sitting up here complaining about my life situation, and look at you on this app, bro.
I used to see your post, yeah.
You're like, bro, I can't complain about nothing, man. Everything you done been through, I can't complain about nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all this from males, females. One girl told me, she's like, man, I'm sitting in the hospital pregnant, baby daddy done abandoned the nigga, and you helped me through the whole situation just off of the shit you was posting, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was funny, whether it was serious, I always go to your page. And I'm talking about my messenger was being from this stuff.
And you know something that made it more powerful too? So he got a lot going on right now. But you got to imagine back then, it was Facebook, period.
Yeah.
So he focused everything on this man, just comedy. He went on a spree. He just chilled out. Because he went on a spree for years, you feel me? And now I understand why, because all he had was that. Before the podcast, before everything, he got a lot going on right now. You can't hardly catch up with him.
Yeah.
But at that time, we got so much out of him because he was giving it all to that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people got introduced to Daddy Creek through that before they knew about his music, anything,
for
man.
Real, bro. For real,
that.
man. Like I would go out, man, and somebody grab me like, man, I follow your page, man. You crazy as hell, man. Boy, you be making my day, man, with some of the stuff you be saying. And I be telling, I was like, man, I tell them straight up, that's my therapy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting loose, bro, so I don't go crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I still have my days, you know what I'm saying? I still have my days, but I fight through that, bro. With Dominique and all these goddamn kids, I can't afford to die. I got too many grandkids to live for. I got 14 grandkids. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even 55. I got the best of life right now, bro. I ain't got all the money I used to have. I don't live in the big house like I used to live. And I'm good, bro. I'm talking about I'm good. I love life today, man.